Hello, this is the introduction video to Tracardi. This is the video for everyone that starts its journey with Tracardi. So when you install Tracardi, you will see this form. This form requires you to fill in the Tracardi server. This is actually a Tracardi API URL. If you installed it locally, it should be like localhost 8686. Mine is installed on this IP. When you select this, you can log in with your credentials, and you should see the dashboard. Your Tracardi will not be filled with data, so you will probably not see anything in here. But when you start collecting data, you should start seeing online sessions with the short report on from what time zones that profiles come. Here is the last profiles, and this is the live event stream when you can see that what's been done on your page or in your mobile app. When you start with Tracardi, you have to open an inbound traffic. I have mine opened on the website the demo, but I will create a new one to show you how to do it. You have to select a data bridge. Data bridge for the for most cases is a REST API bridge, and you can give it a name. So for example, I will be collecting data from my web page, so it will be web page tracardi.com, and I will also add my channel that this is the web, not the mobile app. Okay, and save it. When you save it, the draft is created, and you should deploy it so it starts running. And now when you click on it, and you can see here use and JavaScript, you have a JavaScript that has to be placed on your web page, and this part should be placed on every page. You need to replace this localhost with your actual Tracardi API. You've seen that mine is a different API than localhost, and you can also see the documentation if you need some additional settings. And then on every subsequent page, you place this snippet. Actually, you place only one part of it, or maybe if you would like to send multiple events. And there you define what kind of events should be registered in Tracardi. So for example, if you would like to register every page view, just put on every page that window tracker track page view as an event type, and in the properties you can place any data. It's up to you what kind of data you would like to send. So on the page like where the order is completed, you can put an order completed event type, and then send the data such as what was bought and how many values were bought, for how many items were bought, and if there was, I don't know, what price was paid, whatever you want to put there. Okay, and once you do that, actually this is it, what you need to do to start collecting data, and you start seeing data in here. This is in form of events. This is the event type. This is the properties that were sent. And for each event and each profile, each customer, there will be a profile ID created. And under that profile ID, you will see the whole history of a customer. And you will see some additional data if there is like some location where the person is located. If there are like languages the person speaks, etc. Also the consents, and this will be collected as the customer visits your page, goes through all the pages from the events, and the data that you sent. You will be filling this. Profile. So I encourage you to start using the built-in events, not to create your custom ones, because that will be easier. And then later on, when you start learning how Tracardi works, you can create your custom events. Here is in the maintenance built-in events, you have all the events that are built into Tracardi. There's a lot of them, like sign in, sign up, some account deleted, checkout started, product added to basket, many events. And you can see how to use it. For example, product. Okay, product search results, for example. So here is the event type, and these are the properties, and you can send whatever data you want. But if you send this data, it will be automatically mapped to the event and automatically mapped to the profile. So for example, with the product search result, we are mapping this data to the hit query in an event, but no profile mapping is done. But we can go and find some example update, profile update, for example. So you can send a profile update, and with that you can send the first name, last name of the profile. Of course, not all the properties are required. Whatever you select and send will be used. If you don't send the data will not be used. So there's a lot of data. This is the event mapping, automatic, how the data will be moved inside the event. So from the properties, the first name will be moved to data PAI, personal identifiable PAI. The first name will be in the PAI, and then you can see the profile mapping. So then the profile will be enhanced with that data from the event. So I encourage you to use the built-in events, because you will not have to do the mapping. The system will do it for you. Later on, when you start learning Tracardi, you can learn how to map the data by yourself. Okay, and this is how you can start with Tracardi.